And we welcome now criminal defense attorney Bernarda Villalona. She's also a senior homicide prosecutor. Bernarda, great to have you this morning. You know, as Stephanie outlined, we do know Veronica Butler was involved in a child custody dispute with her children's grandmother, Tiffany Adams, a suspect in this case. And that murder came roughly 10 days after Butler petitioned for full custody of her children. So how do you see that timing coming into play in this case?
Well, that timeline definitely gives us an idea as to who to go to, who will have possible motive, who has the most to gain from this woman being killed. So I think that gave the law enforcement in this case an ability to have some leeway as to where to go, where to focus their investigation, because usually that is not the case. Good thing for law enforcement that they were actually able to narrow in on this woman because of her possible motive. And again, with these charges, motive does not need to be proven. However, motive does provide for a prosecutor a reason to prove a person's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. That will be evidence that they'll be able to provide ultimately to a jury to convict these four individuals.
Well, and it seems interesting to me that all of these four individuals charged with the same charges. As you outlined, a potential motive for Adams in this case appears to be the clearest. What do you believe will be the legal strategy moving forward here? Do you think the prosecution is working to set up an attempt to try to get one or more of these suspects to essentially flip on the others?
Absolutely. As a former prosecutor, when you're talking about four defendants involved in a murder, usually you try to see, depending on the strength of the case, of the evidence that you already have, whether there's a necessity for you to try to flip, try to get one of the defendants to cooperate against the others. Because my understanding is that there's no video of this incident that took place. There is corroboration in the terms of phone records and being able to link it with internet searches, as well as testimony possibly from a 16-year-old, one of the 16-year-old kids in this case. However, in any prosecution, nothing is guaranteed when you present it to a jury. So you want to try to get as much evidence, as much information as you can. And the best information that you can get is from someone that is involved. Of course, juries don't love it. However, sometimes you have to try to get someone to flip to try to make out and get a better understanding of what actually happened.
So, Bernarda, unfortunately, we only have about 30 seconds left, but I have to sneak this question in here. Our very own Brian Nenton, he spoke with a municipal judge who's a friend of one of the suspects. And after that interview, the mayor who appointed him asked for his resignation. You know, keep in mind, this judge had nothing to do with this case that's now unfolding. What does that tell you about the politics happening in the background, the potential power these suspects may wield while they're being held in custody?
Yeah, that shows us a lot, but also it could be because they don't want that appearance of impropriety. Like, they found this man was at the location. The judge was at the location where a search warrant was being executed. So they don't want the public questioning as to whether this judge was involved, what his involvement was, what his connection was to these individuals. And quite honestly, from his interview, it seemed that he was very surprised of these charges, of that this man, his friend, could have been involved.
Yeah. All right, makes a lot of sense. Bernarda Villalona, we'll follow it. Thank you so much for weighing in.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.